House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi became a member of Congress through a special election 30 years ago. She has led House Democrats for the last 14 years, including a stint as the first female speaker. But the Democratic Party's losing streak in recent special elections prompted some House colleagues to question her leadership.
Nancy Pelosi was a great speaker. She is a great leader, but her time has come and gone.
I think it's time for change, and these election results frankly show that.
If we're going to regain the majority in 2018, we have to have new leadership.
You think Nancy Pelosi is more toxic than Donald Trump?
You know what? The honest answer is, in some areas of the country, yes, she is. That's the honest answer.
Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi, good morning.
Good morning.
You want to respond to what you
Well, I mean, it's like I'm here and we're hearing all these other people. They had their time on TV. This is such a small item. It isn't about me. Right now, our fight is about the Affordable Care Act. I've always had a challenge in the caucus right from the start when I was first elected.
Okay, but let's look at this, too. You have been losing special elections.
Okay.
And 4 of them, and people say it's because the Democratic Party, of which you're a leader, has no message. Your own message is anti-Trump.
No, that isn't true. First of all, let me just say, these are 4 races we would never have chosen to go into. They were chosen by Donald Trump. 4 races were double-digit lead for the Republicans in previous elections. We picked up 70 points, 25 in one race, 15, 20, like that in the 4 races. The people in those states are very happy because we've pushed the Republicans very far back. Me, I like to win. But this was... the people in Georgia worked very hard, in Montana, all of those places, and they've made great progress leading up to their
lost.
No, they lost. But again, there are 70 races that are easier for us than any of those. We would never have chosen to go in. There was so much excitement in the country to act against the election in November. So this isn't. These people were against me last November. They started this before. The fact is this. I led in 05 and 06 to take us to the majority, became Speaker of the House. President Obama became president. He was our spokesperson for 8 years. We just lost the election. We could write a message, but the fact is we need our members to write the message. And they know full well that that is something we're working with the Senate to go forward.
Why don't you think you should step aside?
Let me tell you why I should stay instead. Because I'm a master legislator. I'm experienced in terms of knowing the institutional memory of the Congress. If Hillary Clinton had won, I might have gone home. But with Donald Trump in the White House, with a Republican majority in both houses, no way.
After President Trump won, President Obama came out. I remember being at the White House, and he said Democrats are characterized as coastal, liberal, latte-sipping, politically correct, out-of-touch folks. We have to be in those communities. How do you do that in 2018?
Well, he was just president for 8 years. I don't think he was describing himself in that way.
He was describing the challenge you have in 2018.
But we always have a challenge, and that is, again, I take it back to the Affordable Care Act. So many people benefited from it. Some of them voted for Donald Trump. So we have to, I always say to people, if it happens with your spouse as well. If you think you're communicating and they don't think you're communicating, you're not communicating. So it isn't about our agenda. It isn't even about our message. It's about our communication of it. And right now, this week, we're in a fight for our lives and the lives of many people in our country because we must defeat what is going on in the Senate.